writing process has been challenging because of the remote nature of our setup, our location, with me being here in College Station.
In years past, it would be really just Tyler and I culminating, getting together and saying, okay, let's, I like this spot, this. And for the most part, Tyler will come up with the music, send me the stuff, or we'll sit down and we'll write some lyrics out. Craig, who's done every single record with us, kind of helped me set up like a little home studio in my house to improve our writing process so I could lay down an idea and be able to hear it.
We definitely spent a lot more time outside of the studio, really getting our ideas developed. A lot of time kind of honing our products and then bringing them together and fine-tuning each and everybody's craft. So it's been an interesting process, but I think it's been a much more eye-opening, a much more developmental process.
It was cool to find riffs. Hey, is this going to work? Send them to the guys. This is my idea. And then everybody else was kind of able to say, I brought, the sheet of paper and said, here's what we're writing on. And they were able to, fill in the blanks on the piece of paper. This album, I think he's really grown as a musician, and I think he's taken really over all aspects of what his vision of the music should sound like. There's collaboration sort of in a direction that we all, I think, collectively want to get to. I've been writing with Scott since I was like 16 years old, so that was easy. JD, came in and nailed the ideas that I had, and then he threw his 10 cents on everything. And working with Phillip was an absolute breeze because he hears things the same way I do, so it was really easy to say, hey, like, I'm kind of thinking of a faster, drum beat here. And he, 9 times out of 10 agreed with me. And then, if he didn't, we would go back and forth and see what sounded great. So,
but we've been able to challenge ourselves to become better musicians, to become, better at our craft, to challenge ourselves to do things that we didn't think that we were capable of before, and then really bring it all together and make this album. It's just been an exciting process.
It's a range we've never been in, and I think that it offers the listeners, maybe some folks that have been with us from the get-go, from the beginning. I think it's going to be very different, but very, very good.
Phil is a godsend for the rhythm section. It's been great having Phil in the lineup, and I mean, he brings an entire history of music all his own. I mean, when it comes to influences, when it comes to his capabilities, I mean, it's endless.
His work ethic's incredible. He's always prepared.
I'd like to thank our Miller Lite sponsorship.
We wish. I wish. Fuck, man. Of course, me and him are like connected super well, so we mesh really easy when it comes to songwriting, because I think we both, like I said, both hear things similarly. So
I think that the previous drummer, who I still think was a very talented musician, had more of a foundation in rock and a backbeat, and my personal influences are a little more extreme. I mean, I could name off Raymond Herrera from Fear Factory, Dave Lombardo from Slayer, and countless other drummers who helped me come up with my sound, which is a lot edgier, a lot more in your face. I want the drums to say something about my personality, and for you to listen to it and go, wow, this guy like really put some thought into this, or like, I like what he did there. So I think I did my homework, and the parts that I wrote were a little bit more in your face. We're here to kick your ass.